Reverend Rob Lee. Bold, smart, and straight to the point. This is Tarot with an Attitude.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am the Reverend Rob Lee. Bangarang. Welcome, everybody. A lot of chatting already going on. I love to see it. And people hanging out in the back room watching things like that. So welcome, everybody, and welcome to some people we haven't seen for a while. Wendy, it's good to see you. Glad you are here. Cynthia, you know, I can see things. Miss Donna, glad to see what's going on. And who else? So far chatting in the room right now. Did anybody check on Miss Deborah? She sent me a text and I haven't been able to get back to it. But things are going on and I want to find out what's happening. She might be just kind of watching in the background, but let's get this party started and let's get it started right. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, the Divine Mother and Spirit, our Creator, the All. We thank you for the many gifts and things that you have given us and the life that we have, and even the small things that we forget to give gratitude for. Right now, we say thank you. I ask that you place your guardians around us. Have Michael, the Archangel, and his masses keep us safe, whatnot. And for all of that, we ask, make sure that your messages come through and not mine. So mote it be. All right. So everybody, glad to see everybody here. We had a busy last Monday. It was kind of crazy. So we'll see what's happening. I tried something a little different, may have messed us up. Not as many people last time, but also a lot of people came in later in the show. So Wendy, I see that you posted something early and I'm glad that you did. I wish more people would do that. But welcome. Glad to see you. All right. And let's see what's going on here. So hi, Brother Rob. I'm in a time where an opportunity for a great relationship is offered. It's sounding too good to be true. Yeah, those always scare me, but sometimes we just got to take the chance. But I want to make sure that he's the one. I don't want another temp guy. Man, Wendy, let me tell you, I can understand that. Nobody wants another temp guy, you know, not even guys. All right. It's one of those things. And so here's one of the things I will caution you. We will take a look. I'm going to bring the pendulum out and find out exactly. That's more of a yes or no question, but then I'll throw some cards with it. So, but is this the main one? Things change, okay? And this is one of those things where you might have to put yourself out there to find out, because I can tell you no right now and you start shutting down. It changed that course, but it doesn't mean there wasn't something that meant to be worked through or that you're going to find out later. I hope I'm making sense. But Wendy wants to know, make sure that he's the one. Wendy is dating somebody right now. You're not asking me a third-party question, but Wendy wants to know, is he the one? And I had already programmed the pendulum and had it set. And Wendy, we are starting this thing out with getting a very positive aspect that, yes, he is the one. So let's shuffle some cards and see what's going on and get a little more to that. I want to know what Wendy needs to know about being in a relationship with this guy. Jean, see you there. Monica Madigan, be right there. I see y'all in here. And let's find out what's going on. Okay. So Wendy wants to know what she needs to know about being in a relationship with this guy. She's excited about it, getting her hopes up. So that's always good. It sounds good. Okay. But let's find out what's happening. So here we go. I'm going to add this to the screen. I did the shuffling. We're going to do the cut. And here we go. Wendy, your light card right out of the gate. I see new journeys, new things coming, the Fool. You're going to get to move forward. There are going to be some things that scare you. Do not let fear stop you. You're going to have to enjoy this relationship and see where it goes, okay? And you're going to have to be, don't pack all your bags. Don't throw your whole heart into it, but just keep moving. Things are looking good. He's been my best friend for many years. That's great. Okay. So then y'all know each other somewhat. All right. But this is what I'm saying. So, yes, you're fixing to take a new trip. You have to be careful, and you can't allow fear to keep you from moving into something unknown. You've got to be in control of that fear. Now, here's the next thing. Wow, the Chariot. We have two major arcana cards here, Wendy. If I look at this and the Chariot is saying, you keep moving, you're going to stay focused. Don't get sidetracked. You still need to live your life and do things the way you need to do it. Now, in any relationship, there's give and take, but don't let somebody pull you off course of where you're trying to go with your life. But this is telling me right now, this is a beautiful move ahead. Let's see what's happening. But you just be protective and be smart about everything that's going on. There's your final card. The Lovers, I don't need to say anymore. Everything about this, you got all major arcana cards. So this is life-changing stuff. These are things that's going to happen. There's true love. There's commitment here, okay? And I don't see anything stopping this, is the way I'm getting this now. Now, what's ironic, too, is you also said that your birthday was on the 15th. I was reading ahead, okay? And the 15th, that actually breaks down to a 5. Now, one of the things about a 5 on your year, not the year you were born, but this year it's going to come up to a 5. 7 plus 1 is 8. 5 is 13. Plus 1 is 14. 1 and 4 is a 5. So I made some notes here. You are going to be looking at changes and freedom this year. There's going to be some creativity. You're going to break through some doors, and you're going to have to handle some things inside yourself to make sure that everything works out the way you want it to be. Okay? This is going to be good for you. Things are going to work out. Things are going to happen. This is your year. Happy birthday. Okay? But it's a 5-year. Look up in numerology what a 5 means. You'll see there can be some conflict. There can be some bumpy roads. But this year, what I'm really seeing, we have this planetary alignment. And the planetary alignment is actually not a bad thing. It's about bringing the alignment in your life, bringing things together in alignment. And this very well could be one of those things for you, is your love life and your relationship. You know what? I've seen people date their best friends before. It's been one of those things where we've been around each other all the time. Okay. And we just didn't even know each other from that aspect, or you're both chasing your different angles. And then guess what? Something's bringing you back. And I really feel Spirit may be bringing you back on that. Okay. So there you go. Bangarang. Glad to see you. You know, if you want to do more of an in-depth reading, down below, schedule a session. I'll be glad to go over it with you. Everything else. All right. So Bangarang, welcome to Tarot with an Attitude again. Jean, may I ask what is coming towards me in money this month? All right. Just 1 second. Let's get that down. What is coming towards Jean in money? Here we go. What is coming towards Jean in money? All right. Bring this up. So here we go. Gillian, would you take that comment down, please? All right, clip this. Jean, what's coming towards me in money this month? Here we go. So we're going to do the cut. Let's find out. Your light card right out of the gate. We're going to see here. Got to use your intuition. There's going to be some things coming your way, and you're going to have to follow your gut. Now, this is promising. Look at all the major arcana cards that are popping up tonight. This is kind of crazy. All right. But this is your intuition. What I'm seeing is there's going to be something you might want to, you really think you want to invest in, but you need to walk away from it. Okay. Or you need to take a look at what's going on around you. And it is time. Is there possibly somebody else is adversely affecting your finances? So with this, I want you to understand, Jean, the 8 of Cups is talking about in the emotional aspect of this. Make your choices, leave everything else behind. And if something isn't working for you, it's time to walk off and get away from it. The Four of Cups is here, or coins is here to tell you it is time to build a base. But it's time, if you've been giving money and helping other people out, it's time to bring that money tight and hold it towards you, which means it could be a year for you coming up where you need to be careful and be a little more self-worth, self-centered, all right, and keep these things from going crazy. Yeah, a lot of decisions coming, and you're going to, and it's going to be mental. Use your intuition. That's what this says. And if you're not comfortable with it, walk away from it. That's what I got for you right now. Wow, banger. Okay, here we go. Let's see where are we going from there. Miss Monica Madigan. All right, let's find out what's happening. Get these cards back in the deck. Monica, how are you this evening? Wow, bangering. Glad to see everybody here. More people coming in the door. Things are happening. So, Monica, I would love a message tonight, Reverend Rob. Thank you so much. So happy to be here right now. We are always glad to have you in the house. All right? You mean a lot. You have been with us for a long time. You are one of the senior tribe members. Okay? So we thank that. We are, for people that are sitting in the back, lurking and listening, we are the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. We believe in getting barefoot, getting grounded, and constantly reminding ourselves that what we put out is what we get back. We want you to be able to find your magic, find your wings so you can fly again. That's what this is all about, okay? So I would love a message tonight. Monica Madigan wants a message. Let's see what's happening here. And we're going to try this. Let's do it here. Monica Madigan. Okay. All right. Monica Madigan. Clip this. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Monica Madigan wants a message, and let's see where we've got going tonight. There's the cut right out of the gate. Party. There are some friends. You're going to rely on some friends, and some friends are going to pull together, and y'all are going to be able to celebrate. You're going to have happiness, joy, Three of Cups. Oh, let me bring this up, okay? So for you, Monica, tonight we have the Three of Cups is what's coming out as your light card. This is where you get together with people of like-mindedness, things like that, and you get to celebrate, and there's some joyous things that are coming with them. Party all around. Four of Wands. Here is this for you, Monica. Be happy. This is going to be a lot of friend-based stuff. There's going to be things like that where you're getting together with friends, things that y'all are all passionate about together. The Four of Wands, building that base on what it is you like to do with these people. Don't be afraid for y'all to commit to something together. This is all very good. The Seven of Swords. Somebody might be trying to steal your happiness and your joy, okay? The Seven of Swords is saying, be very careful, all right? Because there's somebody in this crowd or somebody that's going to try to break you and these friends up. Do not let it happen. Yeah, strength, fortitude, here we go. This is all going to be a requirement to make all this come through. You're going to want to attack. Be careful. Watch what you say and observe. Now, also, one of the things I love about this card that I see it a little differently than a lot of people see it, it also could mean it's time to stand fast and fight. Okay? So we're going to take another look at one more card. There you go. Through it all, if you do everything right, if you keep your wits about you, keep that love and spirituality in mind, you're going to come through this whole thing victoriously. All right? So don't let any of this slip away because of worry about other people or things like that. You're going to be just fine. You and those close people. Now, keep in mind, sometimes our friends are not as many as they appear. I'm being told this. I don't know why. But when it all comes down, you will be okay. Don't worry about them but so much. All right? Bangarang. Wow. Okay. There we go. And he set this back. I don't know. Oh, that's why I'm hitting the wrong button. There we go. So, Monica, glad to see you. Bangarang. Hope everything's well. Drop us a line. Everybody, you can reach me at tarotwithanAttitude@gmail.com. Drop me a line. I have people write and go, I need to know this. If you need to know something, I need you to even exchange of energy. I'm doing this to help people out and to give this, but at some point, if you need further counseling or further information, you know what? Book session. It's what I need you to do. Okay. And it's only the right thing to do. So, Juliana, here we go. Hey, Rev Rob, how are you? Thank you for my birthday reading. You're welcome. It resonated a lot. I am going to meet my friend, and I want to know how this date meeting going to be like. What's going to be like? Thank you. All right. I can give you the way things are sitting right now. That's the way this works. Okay. I don't believe in predicting futures or whatnot, but I will say we can look and ask, is this going to work out all right? How, with the way things are sitting right now, let's see what's going on. She's going on a date, and the meeting is, what's the meeting going to be like? Okay. What's this date meeting? Is it a date or is it a meeting? Call it what it is. If you want it to be a date, then make sure it's a date. Okay. Always speak your truth into existence. Let's see what's going on. So, Juliana Fashion, want to know how this date is going to go. So, here we go. Let's bring this up. And we're going to cut the cards like this, bring these over. And your first one, look here, the Queen of Swords. When you go out on this date, I want you to be paying attention. All right. You need to realize and listen and use that smarts that you have about you. There's going to be information coming through everything. Don't blow any small talk or anything that makes you go, things that make you go, you need to listen. We have that followed by the Knight of Swords. So are you the Queen of Swords? Is he the Knight of Swords? Knights rush around, move around. Things like queens, it's internal. All right. So right away, you've got the royalty going in whatever's happening up here. I want you to think about communication. What's going to happen here? You're going to have a good time, but communication is going to be key. No hinting, no anything. If y'all decide you want to have another one, come up with a plan and start setting down what you want to do, the rules, the groundwork, and things like that. Juliana, yeah, you're way overthinking this, okay, is what I'm getting. Swords in the head. Give it a break. Go on the date. Pay attention to what's going on, but let it rest. Don't try to overanalyze anything. Just go have a good time. And if you do, great. If you don't, you can walk away from it. You know, ultimately, this is going to be a thing where it's looking to me, we got the 6 of coins, okay? I'm getting a little caution flag. Be careful. You might be looking for you some money. I'm not sure. You might get involved in helping him out financially. All right. And I want you to be very careful of that. That's not looking good. Yeah, look what we got here. The 7 of Swords again. So be careful. And this is why I'm saying, watch what's going on. Let him tell his story, even the story he's not saying out loud. Let his actions and your intuition be the truth in that story. Okay. Wow. Bangarang. Okay. Here we go. Let me set these down. I'm going to get these doing. I don't know why I'm pulling so many cards tonight, but Spirit's telling me to. So that's what I'm doing. All right. So y'all let us know if something's speaking, if this is validating and concern or something you have. We'd love to hear it. All right. And see what's happening. We're going to take a minute. Erica, you're up next. Jenna, you're coming shortly thereafter. Hold on. I'm just clearing my energy. I've been on a run and I'm very heavy right now. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Thank you, everybody. Let's see what's going on here now. So, Erica Williams, good to see you. I have a question. Does Spirit have any messages for me? You know what, folks? I get this question a lot, and I'm going to give you the message that Spirit has for you. One of the things to realize, Erica, and other people, is Spirit always has a message for you. Spirit is always trying to talk. It's if we're going to shut up, sit down, slow down, and pay attention to hear it. Okay? So you never have to wonder if there's a message. So Erica needs to know what the message for her is going to be. And we'd like to know what that message is, Spirit. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's going on. All right? Again, Spirit is always there, always wanting to talk to us, always wanting to have a conversation. Are we willing to slow down and listen, to have a conversation? That is the important part. Oh, here we go. And there's your light card. Let's see what the light card is. You know what? What I've got here is the Page of Wands. Now, this page is really kind of cool. What this is saying is there's something you need to go exploring. There's something you're looking for that has to do with a passion, something you want to do, Erica, something you're wanting to be. This is that fire. And that page is that I'm going to go. And what I'm seeing here, what I just got told is you have to be careful while you're searching for the answers to this, whatever it is. Be careful because this is like a childlike spirit. And be careful that you don't miss the forest for the trees. This is what I'm saying. Be careful, be kind, but get that passion back. There's some fire you're wanting to do. The Five of Swords. I feel like there's been some type of conflict or things like this. Maybe you need to say, I'm sorry, whether you believe it or not, okay? But this Five of Swords is conflict, and it's mental, and it's in communication. There's been some type of miscommunication. And one of the things you have to be careful of is win the battle, lose the war, okay? If you're doing something, make sure you're slowing down because we can hurt some people we care about and love, which is going to kind of spoil when you win this battle, okay? Look there. You're going to be able to create something awesome. The Empress is here. She's here to show you that everything in the world is opening up for you, okay? Now is the time to create something, to make something beautiful, and you can do this. Find your passion, go explore, and see what's going on. This is going to be important. That means movement on your side, okay? To see what's happening. Yes, Seven of Coins. Notice our man is standing over his harvest. Is he through? No, we're not at the 10. We're at the 7. A lot of 7s are talking about stop, slow down, pay attention to what's going on. And this one right now, what Spirit is saying, keep in the gratitude. Look at what's happening, admire your work, taste the fruit, find out what's happening, but don't just blindly start doing things. Look at what's happening. Where do you need to go next? And maybe rather than going, well, this isn't done and getting all harried about it, you need to understand we're good. Life is good. Things are good. These are great. Readjust what the happiness column is. Okay? Wow. Bangarang. All right, Erica, good to see you. Love you. Thank you for being here. And, we'll see what's going on. Let me get some of these cards all mixed back up again. Y'all know I hate having the cards together. All right. So, Jenna, I would love a message. Jenna would love a message. Let's see what we got here. All right. Jenna's message. Jenna wants a message. Let's see what Jenna's message is. Tonight I put in the title, we were going to find clarity if there's drama going on. If somebody has drama going on in their life, okay, and you're wondering why, let's ask, okay, and let's find out what's happening. So, Jenna, clip this. Jenna, I would love a message. So here we go. Let's find out what's happening here. Jenna. All right. Jenna, your light card here is Ace of Swords. Oh, let me bring this up. Okay. Now, Jenna, one of the things I want you to know, Ace of Swords are really cool. All right. I see them together a lot with the 12 or the Hanged Man in the thing. And it's about new communication, new thoughts, new plans, new processes. This is about coming up with a new way to think about whatever's going on, and you need to look at it. You know, so let's take a look. And then we have the Eight of Cups. You know, I tell people all the time, don't cast your pearls before the swine. It feels to me like something's going on that you keep trying and you keep trying, but nothing's changing. You know what? Look at this and say, I've got to realize somebody's not accepting whatever it is I'm offering. Eight of Cups, it no longer serves your good. Walk away from it. Yeah, look here. We're back to another Ace of Wands. This is where aces, okay? This is where things begin. New things start. When you walk away from the old and let some things go and you can step out into the future, all right? New things happen. New things come. And that's what I'm seeing for you right now, Jenna, is that you need to step away from something that's no longer serving you any good. So new thoughts, new ways of communicating, new fire, new passion, you can see and bring that joy back into your life again. All right? Wow. Bangarang. Okay. Very good. Everybody, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button and share. You know, just share. I don't even care if you're making fun of me. Share. Okay? Give it to somebody, say, hey, I watched this nut last night. Okay? What do you think? All right? Share. It helps. It moves. It makes the channel grow, and we're good for that. All right. So, Gene, may I ask what is coming towards my connection with I? What I will do is say, what do you need to know about being in a relationship with I? Here we go. What do you need to know about being in a relationship with I? Here we are. Let's see what happens. Light card. The Emperor. Rules, rules, rules. Boundaries. This is either you needing to set boundaries or he may be setting rules or whatnot. Emperor is a great card, but you have to remember, you have to be in control of your own life, all right? And don't be releasing control. I'm really getting, be careful, don't be releasing control of your life to somebody else. This person could very well be a pretty big power figure in your life. What I'm seeing for you right now is with I, you need to take care of you, all right? There are things you're passionate about, things like that. Your independence, look at the cat. This independence is going to be important. Don't let somebody else lock you down. All right? Take a look, enjoy it, but don't be afraid to walk away from it. That's what I'm seeing. The final card, yeah, a lot of self-defense, defending yourself. I see that coming in here, that you're going to have to constantly be explaining yourself or doing something like that. This is no good, okay? That's what I see right now. Don't kill the messenger, but there you have it. All right? Wow. Bangarang. Okay, where are we at here? Jennifer Q. Can I have a reading for this month? Jennifer Q wants to stay in July, and that's not a problem. What's coming up for Jennifer Q in the next remainder of this month? Basically, the next, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks? Jennifer Q, what's going on for the next 2.5 weeks? Let's find out what's going on. All right, here we go. Shuffled, and here we go. Justice. I call this my karma card, okay? Be very careful. As you go through this, there's peace doves flying, things are going to be happening, but this is a month for you where you need to be really careful about the things you put out might be coming back. And I want to ask you this, Jennifer Q. Is there any chance that there's any legal or law, something like that, going on in your life? You don't have to answer. I'm just asking that. A lot of times this comes up when there's court dates, when there's different things going on. And that's what I'm saying. But this is, again, remember, looks like a beautiful card, but we have death lying in the background. You're going to get weighed for what you feel and things like that. That's going to be hands down what we're looking at here. Then we're going to the Queen of Cups. You go about everything. You remember to love yourself. You remember to take care of yourself and your family. This is about you enjoying happiness, joy, and love, and doing things that bring specialty, specialness. There's something about specialty, I can't get it out of my head, that you need to be aware of. And that's going to be very big in creating something beautiful. All right. So when you look at this, you have every opportunity. What you put out, you get back. Remember me saying that? Bang around. There we go. Now we have the Queen of Wands. Put that love out. But most importantly, put that love out for yourself. Put that love out for your immediate family. And then you're going to be able to create something beautiful in the rest of this month. Something's going to come up and you're going to be very happy with it, is what I see. You make the right choices. Wow. Bangarang. Okay. At AM, glad to see you. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Hey, can I get a general love reading? I'm single and available. All right. Let's see what's going on. AM. AM is single and available, wants a love reading. Let's take a look at what's going on around this energy. So, Spirit, we're looking around the energy of AM. All right. What is going on? The energy of love, relationships. That's what this person wants to know. So here we go. All right. Intuition. You have to listen to your gut, follow your own intuition. There are going to be some things and maybe some people that are coming up that are going to, everybody's going to be telling you what to do, what to say, what to, no. I'm feeling like, so you're going to meet somebody here real soon. You might be meeting more than one person, and you've got to let your intuition guide you through how to talk and how to handle this. We have the 4 of coins. Make sure you've established a good solid base for you. What are you offering? Not money, okay? Coins can be about the here and now. Are you solid? Are you firm in what you believe? Things like that. Are you willing? Are you a prize that somebody would want to choose? You need to look at that. Things are coming ahead. Things are marching along. The 6 of Wands is back, saying victory, joy, happiness, breaking through. Passion is going to be around it, and you're going to feel awesome. This might, though, be telling you, you might feel awesome by yourself for a little while, okay? You have to break through this and find out what's going on. Yeah, 8 of Wands. There's definite movement happening in this, all right? And what I'm really feeling like is somebody from your past might come and make contact or cross paths, same like that. Be on the lookout for that. Be ready, but use that intuition about where it goes and enjoy it day by day, and then make your decision as things move on down the road. Wow. Bangering. Okay. My ex wants to try again. Will it work out? Okay. When we say ex, I'm assuming married and divorced, and now we're going back at it again. Now I'm going to talk to you like Rev Rob, the MSW, social worker, counselor, things like that. Most times the odds don't show that works a lot, but it does work sometimes. My ex wants to work in. Will it work out? This is going to be up to you. I can tell you everything as it sits right now, but intuitively, Moniqueness, I need you to understand this is going to be what is he willing to do and give up, or what are you going to be willing to do and change? And what Spirit is giving me right now is I want you to be very careful. I feel like he just came out of a relationship that he's downplaying, all right, and might be trying to fall back on something he thinks is easy. You have to understand, are you going to give him that energy? What does intuitively Moniqueness need to know about having a relationship with her ex? Let's find out and see what's going on. What's the first piece of information? Walk away. Didn't work, let it go. I can't help you any more than this. And again, don't shoot the messenger. All right. This is saying if something didn't work, let it go. They walked away the first time for a reason. And you better make sure everything's been fixed, because what happens, Then everybody becomes comfortable. Things go back to their true personality and nobody's happy. And there you go again. All right. So that's the first thing. Walk away. Four of Wands. Concentrate on your friends. Concentrate on being happy within yourself and what's going on. Be independent. Don't be codependent. All right. Don't be looking for love so much that we forget you got friends, you got other people out there. Go enjoy life and the passions you want. That Four of Wands, building your base within your passions. Let's find out one more card, and then we got Ace of Coins. Something new coming around the corner. It's time to walk into something new in your real life. Don't be playing around in the past. That's what the cards are saying. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. My gut is really there going, I just hate to go, no, don't mess with it. Okay. Be nice, be friends, do whatever. But yeah, what I'm seeing right now, this is not good the way it sits right now. Wow. Bangerang. Okay. Here we go. Real Melody Blue. Let's find out. I'm going to change that around. All right. Does my husband have a message for me? All right. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm taking that he has crossed over or whatnot. We're going to give me a minute. All right. I'm going to take this back. And I'm going to open up myself. So this might take a minute or two. So All American, the Gothic Empress, just hang tight. We'll get there. All right. I'm getting like a desperation. Not that he's in trouble, but he definitely wants you to know something. All right. He's definitely needing you to. It's not anything that's like life threatening. You're going to lose the house or anything like that. I'm really picking up, and I need to know. So, you know what I want to see. If I'm really feeling like apologies. Something happened. All right. There it goes. There's something there that either he still feels it's his fault or he doesn't want you to hold him. His love is pure. His love is there now. Okay. But it might be that he didn't realize it until too late. All right. Let's see what happens. Okay. Here we go. We're going to pull some cards there on this. We're going to add this to the stage, bring these out. Boom. The husband. Yeah. Ace of Wands. It's time to live your life. Is there something there? I don't know, age or whatnot, but I'm really feeling there's something here about it's time to move on. He will go with you. His spirit will live with you. He needs to move on. There's got to be some separation. Okay. And he understands there are things you need to do and places you need to go. You know, there's decisions here. Wow. Two of Swords. If there's something you're like tossed back and forth in your head about, it's time to either get rid of whatever you're trying to decide or make a decision. I'm really getting there's a decision you're trying to make. And what I'm being told is, you know what to do. Okay. You know what to do, how to handle it. Have faith in yourself. Don't let his going away. Yeah. A lot of stress. Feel like there was a lot of stress and it's time to cut that crap loose, whether it was in the relationship, after the relationship. He's tired of you being worried about everything all the time. Look there. Ultimately, he wants you to be happy. Page of Cups. All right. No matter what he did, no matter what you did, it doesn't matter. It's time to live happiness, and I'm getting that you deserve it. Let me know if that made any sense. These are hard. Thank you. I'm going to wipe that slate clean a little bit and close that door down. We'd really like to hear if that was, I'd love to go into more detail with you if you want to set up a meeting. But yeah, put in there if that made sense to you or not, or validated anything. Would love to hear. Okay. So, All American. May I ask if my feelings for this person I'm currently thinking about are reciprocated? That I will not answer. I don't read a third party. What you need to know, All American, is you live your life. And if you like this person, you walk up to them and say, hey, I like you. Want to go get a cup of coffee? That is okay. Because to try to cheat around by getting somebody to read what he's feeling, you're not learning your lesson. You're not walking your life path. You're not doing that. It's literally like looking for a cheat code. I understand it. It would make life so easy, but I don't believe in reading somebody at all without their permission. Now, what I want you to do is say, this is a learning lesson for you, okay? Because what I'm really getting is, yeah, okay, let me bring this up, okay, so you can see it. We're all the way back to the Fool again. You have to take actions that you feel are necessary for you with this relationship, okay? It's scary putting ourselves out there for people that we want to tell, I like you, would you like to go out? Is there something like that? It's scary, but we can't let fear keep us from doing what we need to do and getting to new places. Take that, you're carrying too much weight about asking him, all right? Because we're putting up a defensive wall. And what I'm seeing here is, yeah, 9 of Cups. You want somebody to love you. You want this. You will. You're a beautiful lady. Everything's going to happen right. But it's going to be the 9 is about manifesting, bringing this happiness, love, and joy into your life. But it's going to be, notice she's standing here alone. You have to do this. You have to manage this. All right. That's going to be very important. 6 of Wands. Victorious. If we don't try, if we don't put ourselves out there to other people, and for some reason, I don't know if it's the energy of what's going on right now, I have seen a lot of this. I have told a lot of people in the past week, you have to put yourself out there. If you don't, and you just keep sitting around waiting for the right guy to come in and you go, oh, Prince Charming ran through the door, you might be waiting a while. Okay? So All American, you need to just, it sucks. Why do you think one of the biggest fears in this country is public speaking? You're like, of everything? Yeah, public speaking. Because we don't like to put ourselves out in front of other people. It really lays us open. But you know what? That is how. I firmly believe in it. I firmly believe that is how we find the right people, by taking our chances. I know people that were abused. I know people that have been in horrible relationships. They didn't just sit out, but they had to take a chance again. And that's what I'm getting for you. And you're going to come through it. Right heart, mind, right heart, spirit. You know, that's what's going to be. Look, love is in the air. 2 of Cups. You do a relationship. Be you. Show him who you are. Okay? And this is how things are going to work out and how you're going to find that soulmate. Wow. Banger. Woo! Spirit was on that one, wasn't it? Okay. There we go. The Gothic Empress. Let's see what's happening here. I like putting these cards and breaking them back out and seeing what's going on. The Gothic Empress, Denise. Oh, hi, Denise. What does Samuel want from our connection? Ask him. You just listen to everything I just told All American, okay? This is communication, folks. This is why we're having so many problems, because people are looking for a shortcut, okay? Well, you go ask him. You need to be a strong woman and female entity and put yourself out here. What does he want from this connection? And you know what? Before you go any further, just ask him, hey, what's your idea? Don't be surprised if he tells you right now, let's just take this and have fun and see where it goes. Okay. That's going to be the question you need to ask. Okay. That's what's coming up, but you have to ask it. Now, what do you need to know about having a relationship with Samuel? Let's go right here. Okay. and let's see what's happening. All right. What does Gothic need to know about having a relationship with Samuel? It's going to be good. Okay. But what is a relationship? You have to define the relationship you want. He has to define the relationship he's looking for. If y'all go about this right, I see plenty of joy, happiness, and some breakthroughs. All right. There we go again. And I just mixed all the cards up. There's the key. You have to go talk to him. You have to go see with him and sit down and say, hey, where are we going? Not everything has to be so straightforward and people are so scared. Well, he's going to take me to say, hey, we're having a good time. All right. Are you looking for anything in the future, or are we just enjoying the here and now right now? Okay. And if he says, let's just enjoy the here and now right now, there you go. And if you don't like that, then it's time for you to make your decision to move on. All right. I see this working out. I see things going very well. And I just want you to understand, but that's you. Let him see that powerful feminine spirit, okay, that's not afraid, okay? He will have respect for it. That's what I'm really getting, okay? Wow. Bang. Okay. So we've got, there's a, what? Teresa Horton. Okay, it looks like there's a, so that's all right. Teresa, welcome. Hello. Can you tell me about when will I get some good money or a job? My car tore up. I need good money. And when, please? Teresa Horton. Okay. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to bring something up here. My memory, about 20-something years ago, I had a stroke. And my short-term memory, or my things I need to learn, it's why I love runes. I can't memorize them things anymore. And that's my wife's thing. So let's see what we've got here. So when will I get some good money? Let's do this. We're going to start here with the pendulum. All right. Hello, pendulum. Will you work with me still? Do you need cleaning? Nope, we're good. Okay. Teresa Horton wants to know, is there some good money coming for her soon? I got a circle. Okay. It came in a circle. I don't know what's happening in my internet and why I'm dragging here on this side. I don't know what's happening with y'all there. But we have a very good, yeah, let's see what's happening because my internet is going completely bonkers in here. Like something went through it. All right, there we go. I think I'm back and I'm on track. So the circle came through and it's like there are some things that's going to happen and I don't think it's going to be immediate, but you are going to see some good money at some point. Now, will she see this good money coming in for her by the end of August? Definite yes there. Okay. Now then, will it be in by the end of July? I got another yes going. What do you need to know about this financial situation that you're in? Let's ask real quick and see what's going on.
Yes, the internet's a little draggy. It's weird.
Okay. All right. Let's see what's happening. That's our internet. So y'all aren't going crazy. It's ours. All right. And let's see what's going on. Okay. So Teresa, here we go. What does Teresa need to know about this financial issue right now? All right. Let's take a look. There's the cut. Oh, let me bring this. Oh, I did bring it up. Okay. There we go. All right. So, Teresa, your intuition, what is your gut telling you? This intuition card has played a huge thing tonight. Okay. And it's played a monstrous portion in tonight's readings about what is your gut saying. So, one of the things I would ask you is, what are you doing to have this money come in? Are you due the money that's coming in? What are you doing about it and following your intuition to make sure it does come in? We have the Ace of Cups. So new money, This is not money, but new emotions, new joy, new happiness, full of emotions. Things are coming. This is going to be a very emotional next time for you, whether it's happy, sad, whatever that may be. Yeah, the Hanged Man. You know, what I'm seeing here is you've got to look at, you've got to find out if those near you are going to help you or not, or you've got to change your perspective on whatever's going on. Okay. We've got death, you know, with the car, with things going on. I'm really being told that I want you to understand, okay, there are things in your life or in your path that's got to go and new things have to come in. Okay. New ways of thinking, new ways of looking at things, new ways of running your life. These are ways of things that you're going to have to look at. And I feel like Spirit's kind of forcing you to look at this. You know, the Hierophant, first time tonight. Okay. The Hierophant is about looking at organization, making sure you're following the right steps, rites, rituals, things like that. And are you doing what you need to be doing to bring the money in to take care of yourself? That's what I've got. That's what I've got. So, yeah, we've got a 9 of coins. Money will come in. Somebody's going to charge in and help you. But again, only if you're doing things the right way. All right? Does that make sense? I hope so. Wow. Bangarang. We're going to say a prayer for you. Okay? Spirit, let me remove that. Spirit, this young lady is going through financial problems and needs to know when she's going to get some financial relief. We're going to ask Gabrielle to come in with her angels, help show her and guide her. But I also want Michael to send his angels to help her with communication, thinking, and insight into what she needs to do. So when this happens, things are in the right frame of mind for her. Send her comfort, send her help, send her guidance, send her knowledge. So mote it be. All right. Real Melody Blue. My husband passed away from colon cancer. Sorry. It was stressful watching him die. He said we were soulmates, and he always said he'd make sure I wouldn't want for anything. A promise kept, and he was gone. Okay. So that, what I'm wondering here is, what I'm getting is that need to make sure you understand. Okay. He wanted to make sure, in his mind, he didn't leave you enough or he didn't do it right. Okay. He's making sure you're okay. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. What I want you to do, okay, we're going to do some energy right now, some energy work. And I want everybody right now, okay, to just kind of picture Real Melody Blue. And we're going to let Spirit flow through us to her so they can have a moment where I'm asking the husband to come through, pass through me, and then go right straight to Melody so she can actually feel your presence. Both of you need closure. She's happy. She's joyful. Things did the right job. You need to do that, and you need to move on into wherever you need to go. You did your job. Be thankful. Be well. Spirit, move to Melody now. So mote it be. Melody, you will feel a wave come over you. Might come from the head down or just like a shiver or whatnot. I want you to take a moment. If you feel something on your left side, okay, that might be him breathing on you is what I'm feeling, okay, because he's just giving you a hug, all right? You need to literally speak out loud and say, baby, we're all okay, all right? That way, he can feel everything's done and he can move forward, okay? Wow, banger. That's awesome. That is awesome. JJB, I was just told someone who was just executed in Texas is my dad. I want to know, is he? Wow, that's a good question. I'm going to bring out another pendulum. Okay. JJB. All right, this one's a little taller. This is Green Adventuring. All right. I asked you earlier, but let's ask again. Pendulum, Spirit, will you work with me? Yes, we're all good. Okay. Jade wants to know if this person who was executed in Texas is her dad. I was getting an immediate no before I ever even answered the question. So that's what I've got here. No, 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 that he was not. This might be one of those things where I don't know who told you, but I definitely do some follow-up, find out what's going on. If they executed him, his DNA will be in the court system or whatnot. You should probably try to do some verification that way. But I am not feeling this at all, okay? That it was, and I was just told no through the pendulum. Let's take a look, and we're just going to do one card. What does your gut tell you? What does your gut tell you? Folks, in the middle of this planetary alignment that's coming, things like that, that's why it just hit me, thank you, Spirit, that this card has been coming up so much, all right? It's time to get aligned and listen to your own intuition. Listen to your gut so you can tell when Spirit's talking to you, when someone might be fibbing or taking something out. So let's find out, but that's what I'm hearing. Use your own gut. You tell us what you think, okay? So there we go. Maria, general for the next 4 days. Let's see what Maria's got. Let's find out what's happening. And Apollo Travel in the house. Mr. Bruce, Miss Bridget. Let's see what's going. And I'll answer that in just a minute. Here we go. Maria, may I get a general for the next 4 days? I'm going to do it this way. We're going to cut the card. A general for the next 4 days. What do you need to be most aware of? You need to be most aware of building your passion with friends and making networking. Networking is going to be key over the next 4 days. That's what I'm picking up here in these cards. That's where you're going to have to be. Judgment, whether you're judging other people or they're judging you, stop worrying about it. But the judgment card is talking about releasing old crap so you can move on, move up. All right? You're very close. And this is one of those things. The next 4 days, yeah, you got too much burden. You're carrying too much crap to be able to ascend and find that next higher level. Drop that crap, rely on your friends, talk to your friends, and let that stuff go. Eventually, you're going to have to take a whole new perspective on what's been going on, and you will be all right. Okay? Wow. Banger. All right. Apollo Travel. I wish I could just easily go back in here and find him again. The Hierophant in this deck is the only deck that does have him with a patch. I've always thought it was funny. I always thought it was cool. Okay. So my gut instinct on this card is the fact that he's one-sided. There's no depth. There's no trying to figure things out. You stick to your guns, your rites, your rituals, your ethics. Okay. No matter what anybody else does to you. If you're right, IFNZ, pluck it out. Remember, this is all about religion, organization, knowing what's going on in the real world, whether we deal with religion or not. It is one of those things that you need to do to make sure, okay, that you are staying true to your beliefs no matter what somebody else did to you. No matter else what happened to you, don't color outside the lines. All right? Hope that makes sense. All right? That's a good question. Nobody's ever asked me that before, but when I see this Hierophant in this deck, yeah, that's the first thing that pops out. We got to see what's going on. So, wow, bangerang. And Trace Horton, thank you, Reveille. Why do me and my daughter dream that something was on our tongue? And the more we pulled the stuff off of our tongue, the more it came. Please, can you answer this? All right. I want to make sure I'm understanding this. All right. This is going to be our last one tonight, folks. Listen to me. There was something on your tongue. Your daughter and you both had the same dream, okay? What I'm really getting is there are things you need to say, either to her, maybe to your husband, to whoever, okay? There are things you need to say, all right? But what you're afraid of is that's going to lead to other conversation, and you don't. You keeping things close to your vest. That is my first spot reaction about that dream. What does this dream mean? Let's pull some cards here real quick. What does this dream mean? All right. Words are sticking. Things aren't happening. The tongue, it's something is stopping your ability to communicate. All right. And I feel like it's something from deep within both of you. There are things you need to say because I think you might be protecting your comfort level or whatnot. Not a bad thing. It's just a thing. It's a human thing. All right. So here we go. Spirit, where are we going with this? Remember I said grief? All right. The Three of Swords has a lot to do with something that's happened from the past, things that are going on, and you've kind of blocked this communication. There's some communication that's being blocked. The swords are about communication and they're about moving on. This is about understanding it's something from the past that might have hurt your heart. So it keeps you from being, until you deal with this, it keeps you being able from talking freely. You're always analyzing what you say and moving into the back of your head. The Wheel of Fortune is there to tell you things change, things happen, life goes on. This is also there to tell you the good things are coming, bad things are coming. It's a wheel. Life is a wheel. You can't ever know the stuff. But what I'm seeing here in this Wheel of Fortune is a lot of turbulent emotion. It's time to bring something from the past to an end. Wheel of Fortune, 10. Okay? This is coming to an end. Something new is coming. And with that dream, it's all about communication. And there we go. You have to stop living in the past so the sun can come out. All right? The sun is going to come out. Once you release this, get all this out of your system. Is a therapist needed? It very well could be. Okay? This is where you're going to find life. You're going to find joy. And this is where you're going to find happiness and find that childlike spirit. Okay? Wow. Bangarang. I'd love to go into more detail with you on that one. So, everybody, what a night. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. Everything's gone well. So many people. Wendy, thank you. There's a lot people things that are happening here, and but we're in for tonight, and my strength is sapped. So that's where we are, and that's where we're going to be. So remember this, everybody: take what you want, leave what you don't. Just leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Banger.